Played Convoke in Atlanta, but standard Convoke has been very weird for me. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna play some Convoke, and you'll kind of see the glaring issues with the Convoke deck. There's a couple of things wrong with this deck. So first and foremost, the biggest obvious issue is the mana base, right? So the way that standard mana is, very it's leaning towards benefiting the allied colors and not the enemy colors, because you have, for whatever reason, I don't know why this is the case, but they decided to make half of the fast lands legal. So if you're playing black red, blue black, green white, blue white, or red green, you get to play an extra untapped dual land. But for some reason, they only have half of them. So if you're playing an enemy color deck, which we are, the mana's, significantly worse. You'll see. So we have exactly one good dual land. This is the best. I'm not kidding when I say this. Battlefield Forge in your opening hand leads to more wins than any other card in your opening hand. I'm not joking when I say that. This is the best card in the deck. But past that, you have to play Sundown Pass, which is awkward because your deck has 16, 18 1-drops, and you want a double spell on turn 2, which you can't with Sundown Pass. Cavern of Souls doesn't cast Gleeful Demolition, Case the Gateway Express, or Ward Leader's Call, and you have to choose. It's almost like a pathway, right? Where if you choose Human, it doesn't cast Epicure. If you choose Vampire, it doesn't cast, your humans. So super awkward there. Courtyard, same exact thing. Mirex, good the turn you play it, obviously, but then past that, it's not casting any of your colored pipped 1-drops. Also, it can cast Call with the third color, like the one colorless there. But it is good at casting these cards, so it's not too bad. We're playing a Thran Portal, which is just, it's like a pathway. Not really a pathway, but you have to choose. I guess it is kind of like a red-white pathway in that regard, where you choose which color you want to put it on when it comes into play. So it's like a pathway, but it also, you have to pay life to tap it, and it's a fast land. It comes into play untapped unless you have, if it's your fourth land, it comes into play tapped. Yeah, Painway. And then, the rest of our lands are just basics. We have 3 Mountain, 3 Plains, 1 Agaja, 1 Sokensan. So that's issue number 1, right? Issue number 2 is it has a tendency to kind of draw the wrong half of the deck, right? Like if you think of the deck in 2 parts, think of the deck like this. You have this, which is your cheap cards and your token enablers, and these, which are your token payoffs, right? But if you draw too many of the payoffs and not enough of these, then your draw doesn't function. And if you draw too many of these and not enough of these, then you just don't go anywhere with your draw. You make a bunch of tokens that don't do anything. I guess you can count Warden as a payoff, kind of. But even then, it's like split dead down the middle. And sometimes you draw too many of one half. And that's a big problem as well. So, I don't know. The deck has a lot of glaring issues. Now, with all of that being said, with as many issues as it has, this deck does have some of the most unbeatable draws in the entire format, right? If you open on 1-drop plus Gleeful Demolition plus Knight Errant of Eos, there's not many people that can beat that draw. Even if they have the sweeper on curve, it's really hard for them to come back because Knight's going to draw you 2 cards. Knight doesn't die to any of the 3-mana sweepers, so even if they sweep you, you're at minimum going to have a 4/4 left over, plus the 2 cards you got off Knight. So it's absolutely disgusting. And that's, the reason to play this deck. As far as some of the numbers that I have here compared to what other people have, so you'll notice the absence of Regal Bunnicorn. I absolutely despise that card. One of the main reasons this deck is so good is it's very good at fighting through 1-for-1 removal, right? Stuff like Cut Down, Go for the Throw, Bitter Triumph. None of those cards line up that well against anything in this deck, right? All of the 1-drops replace themselves, except for Warden. Warden's the one card that removal is good against. But all the other 1-drops replace themselves. Reinforcements replaces itself. Recruiter, you die on the spot when I cast it. Evangelist replaces itself twice. Knight Errant draws 2 cards. So, removal is not good against this deck. But when you play a card like Regal Bunnicorn, you make removal good against you. And that's why I don't like that card. Part of the strength of this deck is to blank people's removal in a game 1 situation, for the most part. So, I don't like Bunnicorn. I still don't know about this card. I have gone back and forth. I started with 4, I tried 3, I tried 2, I tried 0. I'm now on 1 copy. And I think that the reason is I have 1 War Leader's Call and 3 Sanguine, because I want 8 total 3s. But the reason I want more Sanguines and less War Leader is because of Knight Errant, right? Where Sanguine is actually a good hit off of Knight Errant. So that's kind of where I want to be. Why not 4 Sanguine? I think I like a split, because there are situations, like there are certain spots where Call is a little bit better than Sanguine. So I think I like the 1 Call over the 4th Sanguine, but I could be talked into either way. It's kind of close. I mean, the rest of the main deck is pretty similar, or pretty straightforward. I'm playing 2 Yoshin Frontliner. This is a card that not a ton of people play, but what I like it for a couple of things, a couple of reasons. So it's a colorless 1-drop, which is important because you can cast it off of Cavern, Mirrex, Courtyard, 3, and Portal if those are on the wrong color, right? So you have 7 lands in your deck that it's not clear whether or not those lands can cast certain spells, and they always cast Frontliner, which is big. The other thing that's nice about Frontliner is, one, it's okay against Wraths, right? If they Wrath you, non-exile Wrath, of course, but if they Wrath you, can get this back. It's also just a pretty good Gleeful target, because you can pop it and then get it back later. So it's like if you don't draw an Epicure or an Inspector, it kind of opens up your Gleeful draws a little bit more, which I like about that. Yeah, that's true too. You can also discard Frontliner to Epicure to give it haste of sorts, where you discard it then unearth it, which is kind of cool. Sideboard, I mean, pretty self-explanatory. Festivities for the Mirror, Get Lost for 3. I'm on 3 Get Lost for Shieldred, and also this is good at killing Temp Lockdown. One thing to note though, it's not that great on the draw against Temp Lockdown, because ideally what you want to do is you want to be able to hold up mana to pop the lockdown with the trigger on the stack. Because if you can do that, you don't lose your tokens. Like if you have Gleeful Demolition tokens and they lock down you, if you kill the lockdown in response, you get to keep the Gleeful tokens. But that's a lot harder to do when you're on the draw. So it's like against blue-white, I want Get Lost in the play, probably not on the draw. For Invasion, some people have experimented with Thalias instead of Invasion, but I'm pretty high on Invasion. I think I like it a little bit better than Thalia. It kind of does the same thing. So the weird thing about Invasion is in spots where they have multiple Wraths, that's where it's worse, right? Because if they have 2 Wraths in hand, you Invasion, and then, you take one of their Wraths, but then their other Wrath is not discounted. That's awkward. But what I like about it is it acts as both a stopgap and kind of like a pseudo payoff, right? So you can take their Wrath, but then even if they have the second Wrath, like you flip the array, they Wrath you, and then your follow-up threats are still a little bit better because you have the array on the battlefield. So that's kind of cool. Lantern Flare for the Mirror and Mono Red, 2 Barrage for Rafine decks, and then I have 1 case as kind of like I don't know what this should be. This could be a wedding announcement. It could be a second call. I consider playing the 4th Evangelist, but Evangelist is much worse against the post-board Wraths, because everybody, like most of the Wraths in Standard right now are Sunfall, Temp Lockdown, Farewell, that kind of stuff. They all exile, right? So, I think I'd rather have a card like this in the sideboard. Yeah, it could be Forge too. I don't know. Forge could be a little bit better too. I want to try out the case just because I haven't tried it yet. But yeah, this could be Urbrask's Forge as well. Master Manicus, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate the sub. Thank you very much, Master. Master. Okay, what do we got? No Gleeful Demolition. I kind of want to keep on the draw. Let's keep it. This is a fuck it we ball moment. Shattered Sanctum. I'm gonna play Novice Inspector first because they're less likely to kill it. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of have to keep hands like this. Great. Great. Just great. Land, please. No, absolutely not. Get the fuck out of here. Esper Bidge. Okay, I don't give a shit about that card. Thank you. All right, let's go. What, Epicure Frontliner? Actually, no, double Epicure. 1, 2, 3. Sure, I'll keep that. 2, 3. Keep that. Bang. Go. Can Knight next turn. Easy clap. We can also might just case, depending on what they do. Rafine. I block. I block. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Start here. Bottom that. I just want to find lands. And then we can go Gleeful here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get Epicure Knight. Play Epicure. And then go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I do actually want a third land so I can kill Rafine and pay for the ward. And they're probably just going to be dead next turn anyways. I don't think it matters. It was a good turn. It was a pretty good turn. I would say it's an above average turn. It wasn't bad. I've seen worse. Alright, dead. Dead, Jim. Oh, I tapped the knight over the 1-1. Oh, I thought this was tapped already. My bad. I just thought it was tapped. Like, it's hard to tell because it's full art, and it's also full art with summoning sickness, so it just, like, it looked tapped to me. I don't know why. Yeah, I obviously should help back the knight. That was stupid. I think they're still just dead anyways. We go land, kill, Rafine, pay. 2 blockers, block here, 3, 4, 5, 6. They go to 1. But they also have to chump block with their knight token. White. One might as well be 0. They could have a counterspell for case, I guess. Consider discarding the frontliner and unearth. Well, it's still not lethal, right? And I think I'd rather clear the Rafine. Because if I discard frontliner and unearth, they have 3 blockers. I pump a 1-1. They block the 1-1, the knight, and the frontliner. They still take... It's the same damage, right? They still take 6. So they block 3, take 6. But that leaves them with the Rafine in play. Rude. They still have to chump block the knight, though. So they go to 2, which is effectively the same as 1 when I have this thing flipped. Okay, S2. Do you feel like we're in danger? I don't feel like we're in danger. I'm feeling pretty safe. Surely we can't die this turn, right? Opponent does, in fact, agree. Okay, Esper, give me Barrage. I don't know about Case. Is there anything I want besides Barrage? Maybe Get Lost. Invasion, no. Flare, no. Festivities, no. Case, probably not. I really think it's just Barrage. What sweepers does Esper usually play? Some mix of, like, Lockdown, Path of Peril. Could bring in Get Lost if I expect him to have Lockdown, but I think most of the Esper lists are leaning towards Path of Peril for mana considerations. And I think for that reason, I don't want to play the Get Losts. What is this hand? Seems... I did cut the Thran Portal. I cut the second Thran Portal for Mirex, and immediately getting punished. I'm still keeping, but Would love a Thran Portal. Never thought I would say this, but I would legitimately love a Thran Portal in this hand. It's the first time that I've ever said that, and I will never say that again for the rest of my life. It's kind of like a Thran Portal. Not really. It's not exactly a Thran Portal. It's honestly amazing how bad the mana is in this deck. Yeah, I talked about it in the intro. I've never seen a 2-color aggressive deck with a worse mana base before. It is hysterically bad. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna name Vampire anyways. Counter this. Counter this. No, really, counter it. Go. Yo Man posted a Jeskai control version. No, they got for chat. They got him. Wait, that exiles? Fuck you. Chat, they got Yo Man. He's playing control now. They got him. Looking for the following. No, these are Esper cards. What are you talking about? Oh, Jeskai Convoke. You said Jeskai Control, and I was like, Jeskai Convoke. So he has Spyglass Siren, Zephyr Sentinel. I mean, brother, the mana base is bad enough in Boros. You want me to splash a third color? How is that feasible? How can we possibly do that? There's like 0 chance we can do that. For a better mana base? How is it better? You're adding a third color to the deck. That's just not possible. You get Seachrome Coast? Yeah, but you're cutting planes for Seachrome Coast. That doesn't mean it doesn't make your mana better. You're just playing less basics and more fake basics. It's the same thing. Like, it doesn't make your Boros mana better. It's going blue for Zephyr Sentinel and Spyglass Siren. Which is, like, fine, but is Zephyr Sentinel even that good? I don't even think Sentinel's that good. Zephyr Singer? I thought it was Sentinel. Was it Singer? Did I just see it wrong? It's not a bad draw. No, it is Zephyr Sentinel. Yeah. Well, the list that he posted has Zephyr Sentinel. I mean, the Convoke, yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Convoke Flyer is kind of cool, but it is double blue. What happens if I send everything? They go gain 2, go to 21, block this, take 6, 8, 11. They go to 10, so it deals them 9. Good enough for me. It's not getting better. I mean, I guess it could get better if I try to train troops. That's how it gets better. But I need to draw a land for that. Rude. Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's just blue-white soldiers. Like, I'll read you the deck list. It is 4 Novice Inspector, 4 Warden, 4 Spyglass, 4 Gleeful, 2 Yoshin, 4 Resolute, 4 Zephyr Sentinel, 4 Recruiter, 3 War Leader's Call, 4 Knight Errant. And then 23 lands. Yeah, it's like blue-white soldiers with Gleeful Recruiter Call. I mean, it's really just a Jeskai deck, right? It's really just a Jeskai deck. Alright, game 3. We get to be on the play this game. I like being on the play. I wanted to look at the Esper list he posted, because I did want to try some Esper later on. So 4 Normalize, 3 Go for the Throat, 3 Danik, 3 Mastermind, 4 Bat, 2 Virtue, 4 Announcement, 4 Raffine, 1 Skitter. Okay. Kind of like a lot of these changes. A lot of these card choices, rather. Alright, I play first. Nice. Good deck. You see, chat, the problem with this Boros Convoke deck is that it's just a little too good. That's really the issue. It's just a little too good. I mean, I kept the 1 later game 1. Yeah, what do I put back, though? I assume the 3-drop. Tilt. It's like the worst land that it could be. Because it doesn't let me do anything next turn. I mean, I have to keep it right. I can hold up reinforcements. Can you answer my streamer poll? I didn't even see what it was. Did you redeem a poll? I didn't. I don't see any messages. Thought of a Jeskai Convoke list that plays the Spyglass Siren and either Convoke creature. Yeah, that's what you were just talking about. Should Novice Inspector replace 3-Bit Inspector in the Vintage Cube? Yes. Yes, but no. But really, yes. But really, yes. Main phasing my flash creature? Is Doomwake stupid? The answer is yes. Yeah, the Boomers would definitely lose it. But can we get some Doom Bats in the chat? Any Doom Bats? Any Doom Bats? Bat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would like to pop the clue this turn. So why don't we go here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I want to pop the clue this turn. I could have not attacked and got one more Scribe, but I mean, I think giving up 4 damage, or 5 damage there is crazy. Tap the clue, then pop it. Oh, right, I'm thinking about Bloods. Yeah, so I guess I could have attacked with the reinforcements there. That would have been better. I always forget. I get them mixed up. I know that Bloods, you have to tap to use it. But yeah, that was dumb. Yeah, I know. I lost 1 damage. No, I'm saying if I could tap the Warden and the other... I could tap the Warden, the Clue, and the Novice Inspector to get an additional point of damage. But I think that's worse. Keep that. Do I want them to triple block? I kind of don't think I do. Yeah, just 5. Alchemy is bad. Redeemed. Suggest a poll for chat. I assume this is the 3-Bit Inspector? Yeah, alright, alright. Chat, I have a very important poll to ask you. Should... Attack you. God, opponent, just die. You're dead. Alright, yes, no. Alright, Chad, new poll. Poll. The most important poll that you've ever voted on in your entire life. Should Novice Inspector replace 3-Bit Inspector in Vintage Cube? Go now. Vote. Every vote counts. Did we not have this poll a few days ago? I don't know if we did. We may have. I don't remember. Opponent, you're dead. Yes, your polls are trash. You already knew that. Grab Brave. Rude. Oogie. You want to see fancy lethal? This is what we call fancy lethal. And that's why you play Yoshin Frontliner, folks. Why can't they both be in the cube? There's only room for one Inspector around these parts. Alright, so chat, hear me out on Virtue, okay? I know Virtue sounds kind of cap in this deck. But, hear me out, okay? So, post board, and this could maybe just be a sideboard card. But post board, people are generally going to have a lot more sweepers against you, right? So one of the better plays against sweepers is turn 2, holding up your mana to hold up a flash creature, because it means they just can't use their mana on the sweeper, and you just get to go like flash creature, untap, recruiter, some kind of payoff or whatever. That's the theory, at least. But I mean, I don't know if it's like if it actually works out in practice like that. Get Lost main? Why do you want Get Lost main? What is Get Lost main good against? Yeah, I'm gonna cut the Mirex for a second portal. I do want to do that. As much as I hate portal, I think it is right playing too. Yeah, there's not that many people that have main deck lockdowns though. We could try Hopper over this. Thoughts on this? And maybe cut the call for a virtue. So I'm not lowering the creature count. What do you think about this? How's that look? Yes or no? Play Frenzy. Frenzy over the Virtue as like your last non-creature card. Nah, I mean, if you want to be able to kill temporary lockdown, you need to be able to do it at instant speed. So if you're trying to kill lockdown, you want to play stuff like Sodek was playing. There's a 1-mana Destroy an Enchantment. I think it's Break the Spell. I think is what Sodek had. But either that or Get Lost. You need to be able to kill it in instant speed. I think Hopper is bad. I also think Hopper is bad, but I want to try it out before I dismiss it. You know. What the nice thing? So there's a couple of nice things that Hopper does. One, it gives you more stuff to do when you have Gleeful Demolition, where, like, if you have, a lot of times if you have Gleeful but no Warden or Knight, then your tokens don't amount to too much the turn that you play them. So it gives you, like, 10 ways to just utilize the Gleeful Demolition tokens in that same turn, which is kind of nice. And as chat pointed out, it dodges Lockdown, and it also dodges Path of Peril, which is kind of nice. Why not Scoundrel? I don't like Scoundrel. Yeah, alright, maybe the Virtue is bad. What do we play over this Virtue? Chat said a Frenzy. We could do a third Hopper. We could do, like, one main deck Get Lost as a hedge towards main deck lockdowns out of blue-white. Yeah, Commando is too slow. I mean, I guess the advantage to Commando is that it's a thing that blows up lockdown that you can hit off of Knight Errant, which is kind of cool. One more Hopper if you want to test it. Yeah, we could just try a third and see how it goes. Yeah. Helps us draw more often. Even if 3 is not the right number, I just want to see it in more opening hands. What a great hand. Okay, this hand is actually good. Well, doesn't cast Gleeful. God, this... I just can't play this deck. The mana base is just too bad. If for that reason alone, that is the only reason I can't play this deck. I think I have to take a damage here. Well, right, because if I Cavern on Vampire and draw a white 1-drop, I can't double spell. So I gotta take a damage here, as shitty as that is. Play 4 Portal. I mean, like, you just can't play 4. You can't play 4 with that card. Even 2 is already embarrassing. Lars, what's up, Lars? Thank you for the 23 months. Welcome back, Lars. Hi, Tech. Watch they have main... Dude, if they have main deck of Braid, I am going to shit. There's no way. You see they hovered over the blood token? There's no shot you have main deck of Braid. I refuse to believe. There's no way. Bro. Okay, good. I was gonna shit. I was going to shit. You see Twitch subpricing is going up? No, I didn't see that. Take 4. I was gonna say I wouldn't mind drawing a 1-drop here. Human, cast this. Case. Get this shit out of here. Attack, that flips. They're at 14. Next turn it's 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, it's like mega lethal. What do you mean by Twitch subpricing is going up? Just like the amount that people the amount that people have to pay to sub it's going to be more than $4.99. Even more reason to get those primes in. Is there a reason not to block? Can't think of one. Well, I mean, they're still dead, so that doesn't matter. Yours is $5.99. Sheesh. I didn't know. I didn't know it was going up that much. Well, I guess it's an extra $1, right? That's crazy. I didn't know that. You know what's not $5.99 a month though? Twitch Prime. Twitch Prime. Lantern Flare seems good against the mono red deck. I will board that in. Evangelist seems like the slowest card, right? Especially on the draw. Is End the Festivities even good against mono red? So it doesn't kill Swift Spear. It's bad against Kumano. It doesn't kill Godric. Doesn't kill Squee. Doesn't kill Feldin. I feel like End might not be that good against mono red. Twitch says it's updating prices in several countries to help streamer revenue keep pace with rising costs. Oh, that might be in some of the other countries. Like, I think a Turkish sub. I remember hearing this in somebody else's stream. A Turkish sub, like if somebody subs in Turkey, then like they pay whatever amount, and I think the streamer only gets like 50 cents of that because it caught like the conversion rates and all that stuff. Big Oofta, thank you for the 16 months. Says, what's Twitch Prime? You figured it out. Thank you for the 16, Big Oofta. Yeah, those Turkish subs. So, Chad, if you're from Turkey, don't. This is me telling you not to subscribe to the channel if you're from Turkey. I'll play one in the festivities, just one. Ireland does too. Gotcha. Any Turkish viewers? No. Tour guide, I appreciate the 9 months, but no. Can you sub using a VPN? That's actually a good question. You might be able to. Alright, chat, we get to see it on full display. Is there a good frog emote that somebody wants to spam? There's got to be a good frog emote, right? Is it like Big Frog? I think I have Big Frog enabled. Alright, please don't braid me. Wait, why did I attack? Why did I attack? I forgot. I forgot I had the Knight Errant. Yeah, I probably should have played Knight Errant that turn. Look, I'm trying to give them a chance, alright? I got so excited I couldn't contain myself. I just had to cast the frog. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this. Just look at this beautiful creature. Do you want to say no to this thing? Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? How could you possibly say no to that thing? Take it. Whatever. All right, song request from Hinahara. Let me just get this in the queue. In the queue. And they're gonna think that they're gonna be so mad because they're gonna think I top deck this Knight Errant. Yeah, alright, let's do this. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, five. These two. Play this, kill Squee. Next turn, Epicure Recruiter. Jam. You know who that was, shortened to Max? That was the individual who was referenced in our sub-sound. The one, the only Fletcher's Johnson. Me and Fletcher's Johnson are no longer on speaking terms after I saw that. Yeah, when somebody posted that in my Discord, and I was like, Fletcher, Fletcher, Fletcher. Why'd you have to do me like this? I'm not doing math, by the way, I'm just attacking. I'm gonna make them figure it out. I assume we win. Surely we win, right? Alright, well, I mean, yeah, the mono red matchup is a buy, so. Do you just always keep these hands with Convoke? This is my 7. If it was my 6, I would snap keep it. But, like, maybe you can mulligan at least once? I need to get down, like, my mulligan heuristics with this deck. Because I've been mulling these hands, but I'm actually wondering if you should be keeping them on 7. Let's YOLO. Right. I think with this hand you lead Inspector, because they're less likely to cut down the Inspector. If I had 2 lands, I would just YOLO lead with Warden, but... You never lead Warden? I mean, sometimes you do. Nice red source, by the way. Beautiful red source. Not that I'm complaining. I drew a land. I can't complain about that. Named Vampire. Play this. Play this. Uno, dos, tres. Bottom. Can't cast that. Uno. Alright, good deck. Shipwreck, Marsh, Concede, huh? Did you beat that the perfect list doesn't exist allegations? No. No, I'm getting there, though. I'm getting there, Steve. I'm trying. You think it's Crime and not Blue, Black, or Esper? Could just be some mid-range deck. Any thoughts on Simic Artifacts in Standard? I've seen Ash play a little bit with that Blue-Green Cookies deck. It looks decent. I'm not sure what the matchup spread looks like with that deck. I would assume that's another deck that gets a lot of splash hate from the Convoke hate, though. Right? Again, it's like, all of these decks, if people are metagaming so hard for Boros, you have to like really you have to question whether or not these other decks actually have game against stuff like Lockdown, Path of Peril. So, and I think that is one deck that definitely struggles from the increased lockdowns. Thanks, Jan. Yeah, commentary was a lot of fun this weekend. Oh, okay. Well, they must really not like Convoke, huh? They must really not like Convoke. Doubters, I apologize. Not really, but I kind of apologize. Combined between those two, at least 50. I mean, man, I don't want to go to 5. I'm going to put back Evangelist. If we find an untapped red source, this hand slaps. Excited about the Pioneer PT. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really like kept up with Pioneer over the past couple of months. I know that Blue-White is probably the best deck, but, you know, other than that, I don't know like a ton about the format. But I'm excited to see if people bring any new stuff. Like, the new set did, I think, bring a lot for Pioneer. Untap land? I mean, it's just like... Nice bat, by the way. Nice bat. Your turn. What a deck. Yeah, good deck. You're gonna play... Yeah, you're gonna play Glissa? You're dead. Oh, they're not literally dead, but they can't win. Oh, they are dead. Right, I can't do math. They need the chump block. They could have chump blocked. That was cool. That was a good game. That's fun. Alright, Golgari. Only lonely. What do we cut against Golgarbage? Trim Case. Trim Hopper. Trim Sanguine. Don't play the case. Let's try that. Standard is a turn 4 format. Yeah. Like, maybe Boros Convoke is just Splinter Twin. I haven't drawn it yet. The Crimson Pulse. I've not drawn that card yet. I think it's kind of bad, but I wanted to try one copy. Dude, the mana is just like unsalvageable. It's just unplayable. want to mull the 5 against the bat deck? Not really. This hand just does fucking nothing, though. I mean, it's turn 2 Halo Hopper. Whatever. Whatever, I'll keep. I'll keep and just get blasted. This is one of those where you just, like, can't mulligan, but you also can't win if you keep. I hate those types of hands. Turn 2 Halo Hopper? Shut up! Halo Hopper's fucking goated. Ooh, that's actually not a bad draw. Alright, 3-2. How do you beat it? Turn 2, 3-2. This is my nut draw. Prowess deck guy. What about the Prowess deck? Prowess deck is fine. This is, like, hella weird. Because if I get lost this, they're just going to pump the bad. They don't know about the case, though. No World Leaders Call. The big issue with World Leaders Call versus something like Sanguine is playing World Leaders Call over Sanguine gives you less hits for 2, 3, 4, 5. Gives you less hits for Knight Errant of EOS. That's why I'm choosing to play Sanguine over World Leaders Call. I guess we're just gonna take a big hit from the Archfiend, right? I mean, I can't beat a sweeper anyways. I ain't playing around shit. They just won't have it. It's fine. This game is, like, actually winnable. I think. It's a good draw, too. But do I try to flip the case this turn? I have to kill this, obviously. So if I flip the case, what do I lose? They block the Inspector and take 6. And then I can maybe double block the Sentinel. Yeah, I think I gotta flip the case. So if they're blocking Sanguine, they probably have a sweeper. Okay. If they don't have a sweeper, we can win. It's annoying too. Yeah, I guess they just block the Vamp to clear the Anthem next turn. Right, yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can trade 3 tokens for the Sentinel. Is that good? No, I don't think that's good. Kill Bat and play the Inspector. That seems kind of bad. I can kill Sentinel, attack with Hopper. Maybe they trade, maybe they don't. Kind of want to kill the Sentinel anyways. This is going to be hard to beat these 4 maps. I actually have to hold this back. This bat's just going to fucking kill me. Okay, they're just going to put counters in the bat. Yeah, we probably can't win this game. Yeah, 2 Cottage too. So they're going to make a... Oh my god, they're going to make a 7-7 bat. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. We can't beat a 7-7 bat. 0 chance. Another case of Destroy Evil superiority. Yeah, we probably should switch some of these Get Lost to Destroy Evils. Maybe not all 3, but... Yeah, I was thinking about that for right now. That might have been the right play, is just quad block the Sentinel. I mean, the sand's not busted, but it's keepable. Why didn't it... Oh, there it is. I was like, why didn't it play the message? Nerd Knee Reaper, thank you for the 7-month resub. Welcome back. I think double 1's better because I want to hold up reinforcements on the turn that they have a sweeper up, like next turn, for example. That's kind of why I want to go double 1 here. Need to find a land. I mean, it doesn't always let them draw 2 cards, but, like, I see what you're saying. Yeah, see, this is kind of weird. So I think my play is don't attack this turn, activate hold up reinforcements. If I main phase reinforcements, it's just too bad if they have Path of Peril. So I think I'm going to give up the 2 damage this turn. I'm giving up 3 damage. Maybe I just don't want to give up 3 damage. 14. Yeah, it's just too bad if they have it, though. I need to find land 3. Definitely not that. Alright, go. Okay. I'm going to go reinforcements here. Okay. So now we go... Yeah, I'm still kind of fucked if they had Path of Peril, right? Maybe I was supposed to get lost that turn instead of playing reinforcements. Maybe, yeah. But I'm not going to play the Inspector here, I think. Giving up a lot of damage if I don't, though. I'm giving up 2 damage if I don't play it. I mean, I'm just going to play it, whatever. Yeah, this line was probably worse. This line was probably worse than just going end step, get lost, and then hold up the thing next turn. Like, I think I have to bottom this. Because if they have Path, it's so bad. And if they don't have Path, I'm going to win anyways. Yeah, I was supposed to get lost that turn and not cast the reinforcements. You really want to reinforcements on the turn they're going for the Wrath. And I didn't do that. Oh, okay, well, we win. So they go to 3. What am I scrying for? Another recruiter. Like, the thing is, I could have kept the knight there, but I just don't need to, right? Because if they don't have the removal spell, they're dead anyways. Right? I don't know why they just didn't let me attack first. I mean, I guess I'm just not going to attack now. I mean, I could put them to 1, I guess. Yeah, they probably should have let me attack there. I was gonna attack with everything. That's a huge punt from them. Oh, we got by the auto tapper. Just classic auto tapper. Okay. Yep. My turn. Play Epicure, hold up Gleeful. Or reinforcements, rather. To... Yeah, I'm just going to hold up Resolute Reinforcements. Yeah, Auto Tapper is not friends with this deck, I'll tell you that much. It's the classic Arena moment. We win anyways, so it's fine. Cut down in the graveyard. Do. You are dead on board. I got this for good measure, though, just in case. You never know. I attack. Revealed cards, Path of Peril, huh? Just a little too late there. Just a little too late. I reveal Path of Peril. I concede the match. Because you have a lot less creature hits since you're bringing a lot of non-creatures. Now, I don't know if that's insanity, because, like, if that's the reason, then maybe you should just be building your sideboards in a different way, right? Because I think that any configuration that involves cutting Knight Errant is kind of absurd to me, because it is, even on lower hits, it's still the best card in your deck, right? How's the mono red matchup for Boros? Comically easy. I'm not sure this deck can ever lose to Boros, or to mono red. You just go too wide for them, and they don't really have... I mean, they have, like, a bunch of End the Festivities in the sideboard, but... I've been pretty happy with the mono red matchup. I really hope they kill a creature in combat. There's a reason I didn't play the case pre-combat. Do I even play the case this turn? I think I do, right? I don't know, though. Because if I play case and they just play Glissa, it's kind of weird. Why am I taking damage? I was planning on playing the case this turn, but I think I might just not play it. Yeah, I'm just not going to play it. God damn it. Should have played it. It's still fine. This is what happens when I get gaslit. No, I'll get this out of here. Do 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 do. I attack. You want to block? Any blockers? Any blockers in the house? What are you thinking of hitting with Get Lost Over Evil? Planeswalkers. Mostly, like, Wandering Emperor. Although, Wandering Emperor is not even that much of a problem, so maybe it's just not worth it. Okay, well. Now can I jam double case? I mean, they're just gonna concede anyways. Yeah, I mean, what other planeswalkers do people play besides Wandering Emperor? There's not that many, right? It's really just Emperor. I guess Liliana, but who cares? This deck does not care about Liliana, right? Quintorius Canned? Yeah, I don't know about that one. Bro, you can just concede. You are allowed to just concede the game. You don't have to keep casting spells. More like Quintorius can't. But that was a horrendous joke. I don't even know why I repeated that. Most sane Golgari player. Okay, what were we doing against them? Just the removal spells. I was cutting 1, 1, 1. How about we just don't fucking... Get Lost is so bad against Golgari. This is the equivalent of Assassin's Trophy into Jund Mirror. When you cast Assassin's... Here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize about Assassin's Trophy, and every single person that comes into chat and asks me why I don't have Assassin's Trophy in my deck when I'm playing Golgari, if you cast Assassin's Trophy in a mid-range mirror match, when the turn that you cast it, the part of the requirement of casting the spell is you lose the game, because when you give your opponent resources, when you give your mid-range opponent resources, you're dead. So it's the same thing as Assassin's Trophy. It's so bad. Now I guess it's different in this deck, because like you're just trying to get the game over with quickly, so you don't like you rather just have the tempo than, so it is a bit different here, but. Man, in this deck. What a beautiful mana base. Hello there. Hello there, chat. Okay, this hand's good. Got it, Sally. Friend Portal to the rescue. Unironically, hands with Friend Portal are better than hands without Friend Portal. Did they look like the type of person that has turn 3 Path of Peril? Nah. Nah, there's no way. There's no way. They don't have it. They don't have it. I guess that's true. They do lose their bats, so who cares, right? I was hoping to draw land there. It's not bad, though. I'll be jamming all right. I am going to Chicago this weekend, yeah. Don't waste your time on me. I'm already the voice inside my yed. My yed? Any yeds? Six. Do I consider Bant toxic for Chicago? No, because Bant toxic is less than 0% against Boros. That matchup is like completely unwinnable for Bant. And I think a lot of people are going to play a lot of people are going to play Boros. What do I get punished for if I do this? Virtue? Virtue's kind of a big punish, huh? Probably just take 4. I'll take 4. Yeah, I guess I could have blocked with both. So, hmm. Well, they can post combat the Virtue, is what I meant. How does attack with everything look? Play land recruiter, tap this, 2 blood, activate Warden. They're on the hook for at least 5. They would block 2 tokens. That's taking 5. No, they would block this. They block this token. This is tapped. It's 5, 9, 13. They go to 7. It's pretty good, right? I trade a recruiter and a token for 13 damage. Jam Hopper Warden. Well, if I'm only attacking with Hopper Warden, there's just no reason to play this. I'll just tap all my dudes, attack with just Warden, and save this for next turn. Which is an option as well, right? And maybe that's just better. Yeah, that might actually just be a little bit better. Let's do that. Let's just save the recruiter for next turn. Did I bottom 3 Wardens? Okay. Good to know. Oh no. Oh no, are we lagging? No, not again. Alright, we're good. We're back. We're back. Arena's been acting so weird lately. There you go. Arena's been acting so weird for me. Just random lags. Fuck! They must have drawn that. Well, now we lose. Yeah, let's go to game 3. They must have drawn that, right? Because I feel like if they had that the turn before, they wouldn't have played the Sentinel. They had to have drawn that turn. To be fair, even if I cast the Recruiter and dealt them 13 damage, I still would have lost that game. I couldn't beat the Path of Peril. How is not a Gobekon matchup? Maybe it should be. What would you play Gobekon over? Do you think Gobekon's better than the case? I'm like, I could be talked into that. It's not a horrendous idea. Does this deck beat a Path of Peril very often? You need to have, like, the fast night draws. It can, but it's tough, right? It definitely can. Is it better to keep Destroy Evil or Recruiter with this hand? It might just be better to keep Destroy Evil, honestly. Yeah, I think it is. I'm just gonna... no, I took a damage. I should just play Epic here first. Because I can't attack on turn 2 anyways. Guess we can name Human. You had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend. Doesn't beat Path, but, I mean, I can't really bottom that, can I? I'll just, like, keep it and hope they don't have Path. Okay. If they're doing that, they probably don't have Path in their hand. I'm gonna give up 1 Scry to get 3 damage in this turn. Maybe this is worse, though, because now I get 1 less Scry next turn. It's kind of close. Alright, don't path me, please. Remember that time when we thought about playing Get Lost over Destroy Evil? I remember. I remember. It's still kind of fine. This is irrelevant. It's not really. They can remove counters from Warden. It's, like, actually pretty relevant. Leave a blocker. I don't want to. I'm just gonna pump the Warden. I guess I could have got one less damage in and just chump block the Glissa. Maybe that was better, actually. Well, I mean, I guess I can still activate it twice this turn. Oh my god, if they have cut down, I get so punished. Because now they can cut down the Warden, right? Yeah, that is a good point. Why'd they post-combat that? I'm gonna kill the Sentinel. Okay, play this. Now I can leave back one blocker. Bottom that. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I think I want to keep that. 2, 3, yeah. Do this. They go to 7. Then we can go token, chump block, Glissa, 4/5 block rookie. Might have kept the Epicure. Why would you want to keep the Epicure there? Oh, just for Warden? Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Maybe that's maybe that's a reason to bottom the Knight there, because I'd rather just activate the Warden instead of playing Knight, most likely. Friend 6-2, the energy with the Boros control deck I built. Can I look it over? We do deck techs. Deck techs for two gifted. There's a channel plan option as well. What if they play Shieldred? Yeah, I guess that's a problem, right? I could just take the rookie hit, though. You take 5. Maybe I should have killed the Sentinel because of that. Because my 4/5 can just kind of stonewall the Sentinel. 4. Yeah, I actually don't have lethal now. Huh. Maybe I should have kept the Epic here. Yeah, I guess that was bad. Also, maybe should have just chump block. Why'd they hold back Glissa? Fuck, man. I definitely fucked this up. What's my plan now? Just pop Clue? Try to find Recruiter? I think I definitely pop Clue here, because I don't have lethal anyways. And I think I'm probably not activating Warden. I think I might just play Knight. God damn it. Attack all is kind of lethal. Well, I just lose the game if they have a removal spell, right? Kill this, block, take 4. Wish I'd kept that Epicure. We kind of have to assume they have a removal spell, right? What if I go to combat first and just hit for 4? No, that's stupid. I think what I should do is maybe Knight for 3 and leave 1 mana untapped. So tap 3 Goblin tokens, 2 lands, play Knight, and then go from there. Knight for 4. Holding up 2 in case we hit reinforcements. Yeah, that's reasonable too. This is on human, right? Okay, so I can do this. Okay, perfect. Those are like the 2 perfect cards. So now we just go attack for 4 pass. Yeah. I think we can play this slow. You assume they have a removal spell? Yeah, that was pretty fucking obvious. Go. We should still win, though. They could have bat for Recruiter, I guess. We don't die to Path of Peril, because Path of Peril kills their own rookie, and we have the Resolute Reinforcements to chump block. So we still beat Path. We have the Path allegations beat. Oh yeah, Calamity, if you want to send the deck, I could take a quick look at it. I could probably just go to Melee and find... You said it was from the energy, right? I could probably just find the list if they went 6-2. I have seen some Boros control decks with like Lightning Helix and stuff that look kind of interesting. Was it Jackson, 15th place? Quintorius, Emperor, Chandra, Heartflame, Restoration, Virtue, Farewell, Light Up the Night, Sunfall, Brotherhoods, Nope, Depopulate, No Witnesses, Get Lost, Lightning Helix. Yeah, this is... I've seen these decks. They look good. Yeah, Knight survives path too. Okay. Been that. Yeah, I don't know what they're looking for. Did they find what they're looking for? This thing doesn't have trample, right? I'm gonna block. I mean, you know that it's like you know my hand, so okay. All right. Ah, man, I don't know. Now I'm like trying to. Now I'm like talking myself into playing this deck. God damn it! Why did I play this deck? Urgh. Vorher be Stimmen. Oh, do you put like the accent on the B? I got you. I'm learning. I'm learning. I don't normally lead with Warden, but I really want to play reinforcements on two. This might be a punt though. I guess I need human. Vampire with the next one. Yeah. V is pronounced as F, W is pronounced as V. I never learned the German language. It's a lot. It is definitely a lot. It is kind of a beautiful language though. Chat, would you describe the German language as beautiful? I name Vampire. Can you song request a SoundCloud link? Uh, fine. I'd prefer not to because it's like a pain in the ass, but it's fine. Do I even want to burn a case on either of these idiots? It does let me attack. I don't know how I want to play this. I could Evangelist. And just no attack. No, I'm pretty happy if they block right. Let's play Evangelist this turn. I'm kind of down if they want to block. Because then I still have 3 dudes in play for the case next turn. If you're not playing this at the 75k, what am I bringing? I mean, I have Boros, Golgari, Rakdos currently built. I own all 3 of those decks. And then, I mean, I could consider maybe playing Blue Black, maybe Esper. Like, I don't need that many cards for Blue Black and Esper, so I can realistically play anything. I own enough standard cards to the point where if I needed to buy cards for a deck, it wouldn't be that many cards. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's way too loud. Jesus Christ. Can we get some way too danks? Alright, where's the volume level for this? Here it is. This. Alright, Jesse has redeemed a song request. This is Jesse's song. I wish that I had Jesse's song. I feel like that's not loud enough. That should be good. Yeah, that's perfect. Why is the case better than Wedding Announcement? Because Wedding Announcement is not a removal spell. Grixis Sack. What do we want against the Grixis Sack? What would she board it against the Sack? They did Perspiring Mike. They did. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't know if I want the red case. We did not play Sultai Reanimator now. I think Festivities is really good against them. What's up, Stu? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking it's up there. Alright, now it's too loud. It's blowing out my eardrums. Alright, Pure Yorick has a song request for us as well. Just getting us with the creepy nuts. The creepiest of nuts. I'm assuming it's this one? When I search the song request, it returns with a song with some Japanese letters, and I'm assuming it's that one. We're gonna go with that. I'm gonna hope it's the right one. This is my 7. I'm gonna keep this. Yeah, this is one of those like extremely. This hand's definitely on the fence. It's close. There are a lot of cards that make this hand good. Thran Portal is notably not one of them. Hand is great now. It's a little bit better. I'd prefer a Gleeful Demolition. Was the 3-cost artifact? 3-cost artifact. What do you mean by that? Oh, Halo Hopper. Halo Hopper. Yeah, I didn't update the Mox field with the changes we made, but it should be on the Untapped. Untapped should be working right now. So if you guys want to check out the most recent deck list, it's on the Untapped. This is their turn? They must have, never mind. I was going to say they must have, in the festivities, but I guess not. Alright, well, I guess this. Is Frog for the Mirror? No, it's just like another Convoke-ish payoff. It's not for any one specific matchup. She Thran on my portal. She Thran on my portal till I put unplayable lands in my deck. Okay. Gear Drake in. Yep, I'm with you. It's a lot of nights. Some nights I stay up, cashing in my bad luck. This will be just knight for 4 here. The reason I'm knighting for 4, I could knight for 5, but it's pretty unlikely I hit the 4th knight off of this. Which mana do I have? 1, 2, 3. So I can take this. And then go Warden, Human, main phase this. We can go activate, do this. I think that was the whole song. All right, cool. Jesse, thank you for the song request. Let's go back to the Spotify. Bottom here. I don't even know what I'm looking for at this point. I guess just another recruiter. I'll keep that. I attack. Alright. Hopefully they don't have... Please don't end my festivities. I'm just over here trying to have a good time, trying to party. I do not want my festivities to be ended. Not yet, at least. Good deck. 199. Top 200 stream confirmed. Easy. Easy. Played third night. Yeah, maybe that was better. Probably didn't matter, but yeah, you're probably right.